Do either of you have a favorite scripture that you'd like to share?
Yeah, one's called the Book of Mormon. We love the Book of Mormon. We read it a lot.
There's one in 3rd Nephi, about praying for whatever you need. I can't quote it right now, but whatever is best for us can be given to us. And I like chapter 18, verse 20 or something like that. And I used to have it in my mind, but and whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, which is right, believing that you shall receive, behold, it shall be given unto you. That's the one.
Thank you. How about a favorite hymn?
Well,
Come let us anew. Oh my Father.
love at home.
There's many favorite
Yeah.
ones.
Have any of your children ever tried to run away from home?
One left, but it for a few years, but it wasn't a runaway.
Yeah, he just decided he could find greater fulfillment in a place where the rules weren't quite so strict. And so when he was 14, he decided he was going to be on his own.
But he is now the most lovable, wonderful son in the world. So.
Yeah. Now he really treasures home now. But there was that period where he just had to test, I guess.
What about you? Did either of you ever run away from home?
I think I ran away for a block or so.
I think I packed a little paper sack and went down to my grandma's next door. Something had irritated me, but that didn't last very long. I was very little.
No, we've never run away.
As a parent, what advice would you give for raising children?
Love them.
Love them unconditionally, no matter what, and pray for them always.
Myrna has a special way to deal with little ones, I think. She's better at it than I am. If a youngster gets to the point where they're disobedient or they're, whatever they are, she gets down on their level where she can look them right in the eye and talks with them, plays with them. And that makes all the difference in the world. So many times, parents want to talk down to their kids because the parent knows better. I mean, they know everything. So they try to straighten a youngster out. But you get down at their level and try to see things through their perspective. It makes a difference on how you feel toward them and how they feel toward you. She's able to calm a lot of unsteadiness because of that willingness to get down at their level.
But I wasn't always that way and wished I had been when all of our kids were growing up, and so now we try to do that with grandchildren. We're not supposed to look back, we're supposed to think, okay, we did the best we could, but I wished I'd have been better, younger.
I'll tell you that the time that I was the most fearful that it was going to be dangerous, it was dangerous. Nathan's like a mountain goat. And we hiked him to the top of Bald Mountain. You ever been up there? Well, then you'd know that that east face is pretty steep. You've got about almost 500-foot drop there and off the face of that mountain. And that little monkey was all over those rocks right on the edge, and I was scared to death for him. The others were a little more reserved, but Nathan, he's a daredevil. He had to get right out there. We went, I'm sure you've gone with Jim and Loris out to the Needles. Been out there. That's another place that's really scary. They had that fence, but there was a place under the fence about 18 inches high, you know, where it had just washed away. And we were scared for our kids there, too. I don't know that we've been in much danger, though, have we? Once when I had to jack the truck up, I think we have pictures of this. We were camping and we were not in a good place at all. We had to have that truck jacked up, and I had built up a pile of rocks. That's what was holding that truck up.
That's danger.
And then we had to get under it to fix the brakes in that mess. It was that was probably about as dangerous as anything we've done, but didn't have much choice. Had to get that fixed.
Well, there's been a few times when we've been on slick roads, and that's been danger when we didn't know if we were gonna go round and round or get in an accident, but
Yeah, we did that one
we've
time.
always been preserved, and that's what we count our blessings, because, you know, our children have all been preserved and saved. Their lives have been saved, and we know that Heavenly Father's watching over us.